In case you never knew it or not, of all the things that you've heard in the press, of all the derogatory statements that's been made in the press about Brother Huey P. Newton and I, of all these derogatory statements to guide you away from seeing this basic platform that Huey was talking about for his own people. We have to learn to look through the white press. We have to learn to see what's going on.
I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good.
Any comments you want to give to like my generation, the younger generation, or just any generation?
Legally arm yourselves and unify, or else you will die. And I mean that in a literal sense. You see on the news all the time, Renee, you know, everybody say her name, Renee.
Renee.
Right? She just got shot in the face by ICE.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So y'all see, the Black Panther Party is now being ran by the Democratic Party. As soon as when I seen the video, when I heard them say her name, you know, it was done by the same Philadelphia, I think it was the chief of police, did the same thing. And what was most important was they was Black. And there's a lot of people on X and on TikTok is saying that they say her name was for Black women who got shot.
Can we talk about something else that's really bothering me this week? I'm watching the protest of the woman that was unalived in Minnesota yesterday, and they're literally chanting, say her name, say her name, say her name. No, this is not Tiana Taylor. It's not the same thing. Tiana Taylor was peacefully in her bed, minding her business when police came barreling through her building and unalived her. Okay, it's not the same thing. I'm gonna need you guys to stop saying say her name, say no nothing. Okay, come up with your own slogan for this lady. I'm gonna be respectful because it's too soon, but I'm gonna need you guys to stop. I think it's disrespectful, I think it's rude, and I think it tarnishes the legacy of Sandra Bland, of Tiana Taylor, why we actually said say her name. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. I'm sure I'm going to hear lots of liberal crap.
What's alarming is we seeing the Black Panther Party is now the Democratic Party. Okay, that's their party. I don't know what happened that made them, you know, switch over, but we can tell by the rhetoric, the stuff that they're doing. They following the same policies as the left, and is we have to eliminate the association with FBA and the Black Panther Party, even though we stand tall with Bobby Seale, Huey P. Newton. But in this video, we're going to show you what the real points was and make sure that everybody know what the real Black Panther Party really stood for. These new guys that they got right now is not them, and we need to disassociate ourselves with them. But without further ado, let's check out the great Bobby Seale and show how he stood on business. And we don't hear nobody talking like this in the Black Panther Party. Check it out.
I got to explain to you also your soul, your needs, your political desires and needs, because that is Huey's soul. When we first organized the Black Panther Party for self-defense, he would say, Bobby, he says, we're going to draw up a basic platform, just basic, that Black people can read. He says, we don't want to go real elaborate with all these essays and dissertations and all this stuff, because the brother going to look at that and he can say, man, I ain't got time for that. I got to go see what I can do for myself. It's just a basic platform that the mothers who struggle hard to raise us, that the fathers who worked hard, that the young brothers in school who come out of school semi-illiterate, you say we want freedom, we want power to determine the destiny of our Black community. Full employment for our people. Number 3, we want housing fit, decent housing fit for shelter of human beings. Number 4, we want all Black men to be exempt from military service. Number 5,
Now, and it's crazy that on our live, we talk about making it more affordable, making homes more affordable. Shout out to Audrey, who been emailing me, Shabazz, everybody who been supporting this channel, man, donating to the channel, Mama Lisa, Nikki P, everybody who been, supporting the channel, man. I really appreciate y'all. But we've been talking about some of these same steps and doing it. So I know we on the right path. So, man, I just appreciate everybody being a part of this. Let's get it.
We want decent education for our black people in our community that teaches us the true nature of this decadent racist society, and to teach black people and our young black brothers and sisters their place in the society, because if they don't know their place in society and in the world, they can't relate to anything else. Number 6, we want an end to the robbery by the white racist businessmen of black people and black people in their community. Number 7, we want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. Number 8, we want all black men held in county, state, federal jails and prisons to be released because they have not had a fair trial, because they've been tried by all white juries, and that's just like being tried in Germany being a Jew. Number 8, we want black people, number 9, when brought to trial, to be tried by members of their peers. And a peer being one who comes from the same economic, social, religious, historical, and racial background. If the United States government and the courts and the local courts did this, they would have to choose black people from the black community to sit up on the jury. They'd have to choose some of them mothers who've been working 20 years in Miss Ann's kitchen scrubbing floors like my mother done done. They have to choose some of them hard-working fathers. They have to choose some of those brothers who stand on the block out there wondering where they're going to get a gig. They're going to have to choose these black people. And number 10, he would say, let's just summarize it. We want housing, we want clothing, we want education, we want justice, and we want peace. This is a basic platform. In case you never knew it or not, of all the things that you've heard in the press, of all the derogatory statements that's been made in the press about Brother Huey P. Newton and I, of all these derogatory statements to guide you away from seeing this basic platform that Huey was talking about for his own people. We have to learn to look through the white press. We have to learn to see what's going on. Now, out of this platform, Huey P. Newton realized that it was necessary for us to start working on these points, these 10 points practically. Remember number 7? We want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. This is very, very important. And here, whether you know it or not, is where you start dealing with the black revolution. When Huey says every black man put a shotgun in your home, and once we let the man know, say, look, we armed from block to block, and we're going to patrol you from our windows. And we're not going to have you brutalizing none of our people in the streets. Do you realize what kind of power black people have then? Because you begin to neutralize that police force, because them cops going to start riding shaky and scared. In fact, we're in a position then to demand that they withdraw from our community because they occupy our community just like a foreign troop occupies territory. Very important to understand. We hate cops beating black people over their heads and murdering them. That's what we hate. If you got enough energy to sit down and hate a white person just because of the color of their skin, you waste a lot of energy. You better take that same energy and put it in some motion out there and start dealing with those oppressive conditions, and you're going to find out just what you hate and what you're going to stop. Black people, we are organizing to stop racism. You dig it? When you stop racism, you stop brutality and murder of black people by the racist occupying army in our black community. That's what we're going to stop. What's being done to us? You dig it? Can you dig the white power structure and this racist police force and how they've escalated the situation? that before Watts there was 1,300 cops. Now there's 6,000 cops patrolling black people. That in Oakland they had 350 cops just 3.5 years ago. Now they got 1,000 cops patrolling black people. San Francisco's doubled its police force. And every area, major metropolis where black people live all across this country, they've doubled, tripled, and quadrupled their police force, equipped them with tanks, all kinds. We got to stop it, brother. Let's get together and unify.
Salute to Bobby Seale, man, one of the realest to ever do it. Now, Bobby Seale said something very interesting. He said that we got to understand what they're doing. And this is why we are exposing how the new Black Panther Party has, well, they've been infiltrated when they stopped, back then in the 60s. But now it's definitely agents working in there, and we got to definitely let them know that. And I heard it's some tethers. I'm gonna do some research on that, but they occupy our most powerful political party, which is the Black Panther Party. This is why I have no, the Democratic Party is like, we really gotta expose them and expose the tactics they do to stop black liberation. They want to keep us all over there. All right, but I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. We definitely canceling the new Black Panther Party, but we still showing respect to what our ancestors created, the biggest movement to ever walk face on this earth. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, though. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.